Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy Make America Lit, back with another NBA 2K24 video. And in today's video, I have another episode of Rare Builds for you guys. As you can see on your screen, today's episode, we are creating a two-way playmaking sharpshooter. If I said that right, yes, a two-way playmaking sharpshooter build. So with that being said, let's jump right into the build. Now, you can make this build at any position. I just chose to make this build at small forward because I noticed a trend of me making a lot of point guard builds, which is what I primarily play on this game. And I've been making a few center builds here and there too. Haven't been showing much love to the small forwards, so I started playing around with builds, making small forwards again. Again, you can make this build at any position. I just chose small forward because of that. Now, height, weight, and wingspan, totally up to your discretion. This is just what I went with because I wanted like a balanced build. Especially because this is going to be more so on the offensive side. Even though it's a two-way build, it's going to be also offensive. So you wanted to go a little bit on the height just so you can have better shooting, speed, and things like that. So I went 6'6", 215, 6'11 on the wingspan. And then, of course, these are the attributes that I went with. Of course, you know, we went with that 87 driving layup, which is kind of like my new favorite spot for the driving layup. 87 is really nice. I mean, you can go lower. You know, if you like 85, 84, or 80 is nice too. But 87 is like where I feel really comfortable, where it's like you can really cut up down low. I could do whatever I want. Euros, hop step, spins, floaters, double clutch layups. I could just absolutely cook up with an 87. So now I try to go 87. 91 is nice, but you do not have to go as high as 91. Even though the badges, the gold slithery and all of that stuff, you know, the gold acrobat, all of that is beautiful at a 91. But you don't need to go to a 91. You know, you can definitely cook up with an 87, so I try to go 87 now. Then moving on to the shooter, you see we have a 93 midi. We have an 88 3 ball with a 90 free throw. You know, and I already explained the free throw to you guys multiple times or across multiple builds, multiple videos. You know, I play rec. I always throw free throw on my builds. That's just me. You could throw this down. If you telling me you only play park, you will never step foot in rec ever. You know, you could take the free throw off, but me personally, I like to just have it. You never know when it's double XP or double rep in the rec, and you're like, you know what, let's go play rec. You don't want to be out there bricking your free throw, shooting 60%, 50% from free throw. It's free points, you know what I'm saying? So just throw a 80 on there, minimum. A 80 free throw with silver free points. You're going to be able to shoot at least like 90% with just that 80 free throw. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though, you know. And then moving on, we have an 89 pass accuracy, 92 ball handle, and then we have a 75 speed with ball. And that's just because we're going to be focusing a little bit more on defense. Now, usually I try to go with that 83 speed with ball just so I can get goal, blow by, and speed booster and hyperdrive. But on this build, we're actually going to be rocking silver on these badges as you see right here. Silver triple strike, silver hyperdrive, silver speed booster, silver blow by. Now, my very first build when the game first came out, I screwed up my build. I went 80 speed, 80 acceleration, thinking that would be enough. And then, of course, I only have bronze blow by and bronze speed booster. But even then, I'm still able to get to the rim when I want on that first build. I don't play on that build as much, but I'm still able to cook up and get to the rim and finish at the rim when I want with that build. And it only has bronze blow by and bronze speed booster. So even with silver, you're still going to be able to get to your spots and get to the rim if you're trying to get to the rim, or if you're trying to get to your spots, the midi, the corner, whatever, you'll still be able to do that with silver. Although I would implore you to get gold, because gold is really the sweet spot that you want. Silver is still manageable, especially when you're saying you're playing the small forward position. You're not even playing the guard position, so you're not even guarding people as fast or as quick. You know, you can get by with silver. Then moving on to the defense, you see we have an 89 perimeter defense, and then we also have an 85 still on this build. So you see we're going to have silver glove. We're going to have silver interceptor, silver right stick ripper, gold 94 feet, silver clamps, ankle braces, challenger. All of these badges here, you're going to be solid on the perimeter as far as defense goes. And then we even threw a 60 defensive rebound on this build so that we get bronze rebound chaser. So when you do get, you know, occasionally put at the power forward position, if you're like me and you play rec, you know that you will get put at the power forward position. Sometimes you still will be able to grab some boards and help your, you know, team box out and get some boards here and there. If your center's boxing out with the 60 defensive rebound, you'll be able to slide in there and get some boards here and there, especially when you have the rebound chaser badge, which is going to help you grab those boards. Then moving on to the physicals, we have an 80 81 speed, 74 acceleration, a 50 strength, and a 51 vertical. Again, I know 50 strength is not, just the greatest as far as playing small forward position. But again, this is going to be a build where you're not going to really be too much in the paint. And that's where really strength really kicks in. Yeah, it helps with, a movable enforcer and dudes driving past you on the perimeter. But, this is going to be a build where, like, I feel like I can still play the defense that I want. This build is best suited basically to play small forward. You don't really want to be a power forward is basically what I'm trying to say when you're playing this build. So do keep that in mind if you do play around with this build or tweak this build. But you can also always tweak this, bring your pass accuracy down, bring the free throw down, bring the layup down, and then put some strength on the build. Maybe give yourself like a 70, 74 strength if you feel that you definitely need strength. I've definitely played builds with low strength, 60, 55 or whatever, and I didn't have a problem, But of course, I was on the perimeter. I wasn't in the paint, and that's the main difference. This build, you're going to kind of be outside perimeter and inside on the paint and stuff, so you do have to keep that in mind, that you're not going to have that added strength on the build or whatever. But of course, when we create our build, you will see the shades of, which I believe is Wally Zerbiak, Bogdanovich, and of course, Chris Middleton. And then, of course, you'll see our build name, which is the two-way Playmaking Sharpshooter. So there you have it. This is my two-way Playmaking Sharpshooter build for NBA 2K24. It's been your boy Make America Lit. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K24 content. And, of course, more rare builds like this. I'm out, y'all. Peace.